Here we go. We made it. 3 o'clock. We're back at the winery. We're at Blue Ridge, guys. My name is Randy, and the mission here is always to add value to your life. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the sunshine. Did you see this weekend? It is going to be beautiful. Absolutely. We're talking to Tony here. So I got Tony and Matthew over here, guys. You want to see them? Here's Tony and Matthew. To say hi. Right here they are, right? Say hi to the guys. So we just did a meeting, and we're saying, all right, we need to set more seating up out in the vineyards. Guys, if you haven't been to Blue Ridge this year yet, oh my gosh, there's seating all throughout the vines. The outdoors has come alive. We love you. Thank you for making the dream possible. I hope you enjoyed today's talk. I don't know if you all know, but I have had the honor to be asked to do the commencement speech for ESU this year. What an honor, man. I mean, I bet you when what's happening? I see you, Gerald. What's going on? When President Long called me, I was on Route 33 driving back to the winery. Yo, Ken, I see you, man. It's summertime, right? Oh my God. I love you, Ken. Good to see you, man. I was on Route 33 driving back to the winery, and President Long calls me. He goes, hey, I have a question for you. Would you have an interest in doing the commencement speech? And in that moment, I bet you all heard me screaming in excitement, no matter where you were in the world. I was like, oh my God, yes, I would love to do that. It's such an honor. Oh my God, guys. So I've been working on a presentation. I want to give you a little bit of it today, okay? Because it helps me practice, and I think you'll enjoy it, right? Yo, Lucy, what's happening? I see you. What's going on? So, you know, I always pull back to my mom, because you all know, I've been standing on my mom's shoulders since I've been probably around 10 years old, and I'm still on her shoulders today. And so I pull back to my mom in this presentation here, and what I'm going to do is, whenever you give a presentation, you always want to build excitement, build anticipation. So I'm going to tell them that, you know, I don't know who's more excited to be here, whether it's all the graduates or me. Right? You're building anticipation. You say, because I have something that I'm going to share with you that is absolutely life-changing. It's going to change everyone's life in this room. It is the most exciting thing ever, and I couldn't wait to tell you. And you know, all the students that are graduating, they had to endure, right? I mean, they had to last through college for 4 years, maybe 5 years, right? To get to that graduation day. But I want to let them know that they're not the only ones that endured. There's also the parents, the grandparents, you know, they had to endure as well. So I tell them, let's hear it for the parents, let's hear it for the grandparents. Oh my God. Before they get to their diploma, what I want to let them know is that it's only fair that I should reveal to them that their entire college experience has been a head fake. Yo, Roseanne, what's happening? I see you there. How are you? You know what a head fake is, right? It's when you're learning something and you don't realize you're learning it until after you've already learned it. That's a head fake. And their entire college experience has actually been a head fake. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie, but you know, wax on, wax off. That was a head fake. And the Karate Kid learned how to block, right? Remember the movie, right? Remember the movie? ESU is really good at this stuff. They all thought that they were learning things like math and English and science and stuff like that. Yo, Frank, I see you. Zula, I see ya. Roseanne, I see you up there popping up. You know, they thought they were learning things like English and math and science, but that's not really what it was about. The past 4 years of their life has been all about building their character. You see, in order to sit in that room of college graduates, they had to build their character. They had to become warriors, because ESU builds warriors. I graduated from ESU, by the way, guys. So much fun. Year 2000, right? They've been building grit. They've been building determination, follow through, commitment, persistence, honor, pride, loyalty. That's what matters. You see, it's who they had to become to earn the right to sit in that room. You see, that's what matters more than the college degree they're being handed. Roseanne, I see you. What's happening? I'll see you in May. I know, I'll be here. The character is higher than intellect. I think you'd all agree with this. Character is much higher than intellect. The real test of these students was not happening in the classrooms. It was happening in all those quiet moments when they were alone and they wanted to quit, but they didn't. To be sitting in that room, they had to win 1,000 little moments when no one was looking. They had to discipline their will to be stronger than desire for comfort, which is no small task. I think you'd all agree with that. To be sitting in the room of graduation, they had to say yes to working hard, yes to success, yes to a better life, yes to a better version of who they were yesterday. They had to keep saying yes the whole time. The moment they said no, they would no longer have the right to sit in that room. You with me on this? You see, they set a goal to graduate, but what mattered more than that goal is who they had to become to achieve that goal. Because every record is going to be broken and every goal is going to get larger. But what matters most is who they had to become in the process. They all lived on the other side of yes during their entire college years. And I want to let them know that this is how the rest of their life needs to be. Always live on the other side of yes. Just say yes to your dreams. On the other side of yes, your life is pure possibilities. You will be on this? Every possibility in everybody's life is on the other side of yes. And the thing about possibilities never disappoint. The possibility of something has never disappointed anybody. The outcome may have, the result may have, but the possibility has never disappointed a single person because it's what's possible. So I want to tell them, say to the person next to you, you always follow your dreams. And they're going to go, you always follow your dreams. And I go, tell them now, I know, I earned the right to sit in this room. It's true, right? Now, I'm going to point out that I got some gray hair. You all see my gray hair? I mean, no, I started going gray a long time ago. I've been around long enough to know that no one achieves great success in this world without the support of someone that loves them. No one. Whether it's a grandparent, whether it's the parents, whether it's a relative, a friend, whether it's God, someone believed in your dreams before you believed in your dreams. Someone believed in you before you did. This is the truth. This is the way life works. And one day, every single one of the students sitting in that room, they're going to pass that gift on to someone. They're going to say yes to the dream of someone else. When I was those kids' age, you know who my rock star was? You all know. It was my mom, Sandy Dietrich. My mom stood at 5'5". She was an unstoppable force. When I was 7, my brother was 2. You all know she became a single mom. She had no education. She was 2 boys against the world. She was the first person to say yes to our dreams and to my little brother's dreams and my dreams along the way. In fact, she said all the time, she'd say, boys, your life is going to be simple. And you know the quote, pursue all your dreams with all your imagination and ignore the false sense of fear in your life. That's the recipe for any life. My mom was truly the most upbeat person you would ever come across. I mean, if y'all think I'm upbeat, I'm not kidding. I'm half asleep compared to my mom, guys. You know how I joke and say, relax, Mom, it's just a sandwich? That day actually happened. I have a photograph of my mom holding a sandwich because she's all proud that she made a carrot sandwich and she's all excited about it. My God, my mom was the most smiley person you'd ever come across. She knew the world has hundreds of different languages in it, but a smile speaks every one of them. And my mom spoke every language through her smile. My mom made everything brighter and everything better, everywhere she went. I like to say she was salt and light, everywhere she goes. Salt and light. She just made everything better and everything brighter. And isn't that the key to life? Wherever you go, make everything better and everything brighter. Isn't that the key? My mom assumed the best of everyone. I couldn't be around my mom without her just building me up constantly. It felt so good. She believed the best in every great mom. I'm with you, Roseanne. God. She knew that your expectations more than anything will determine your reality. Mom taught me that. She taught me that your energy is bundled up in your passion. Every bit of your energy is bundled in the passion of you have in life. If you don't pursue your passion, you simply will not have energy. Some people go, I'm just so exhausted all the time. I go, exactly. You're not doing what you're supposed to do in this life. You're given gifts and dreams and a passion. It is your job to pursue it. That's all it is. And all of a sudden, boom, your energy will be released and you will never think of the question of, why don't I have the energy? We all know that we think with our minds, but I'm asking you to follow your heart. The desires of your heart, the path is the pathway to your purpose. You'll know if you're off track, if you're living a life of frustration and you're living life for the weekends. That's when you know you're off track. If you're living for the weekends, if you're living to get off, if you're living just to not work. I tell you, I don't work any days of my life, guys. I never really have. Because I'm always following the path. People go, why? I love the hearts. I'm with you on this. People go, why are you so enthusiastic, Randy? I've always followed the path of my dreams, the path of my hopes, of what I desire in this life. And just like that, all the enthusiasm and energy you'll ever want will just completely be filling you up and spilling out on everyone around you. We always lived in the present moment in our house growing up. The past is dead. No one has ever seen the future. And all we got is the moment we're in. I can still hear Mom saying, Randy, this is your life right here, right now. And it is ending 1 minute at a time. Get busy. Make it happen. She'd say, anything's possible. Use it to your advantage. My mom had a saying. She would say, get on and stay on the Do It Now program. You ever hear this saying? Do It Now program. It was written everywhere, guys. If you walked up to our sliding glass door to walk into our house, it said, I'm on the Do It Now program. Once you walked inside, it was in the kitchen, on the wall. If you go to the bathroom, it's in the bathroom. I mean, come on, Mom, it's everywhere, right? Do It Now program. She would say to me, you'll hear people say that they're late on their bills. She goes, but I bet you'll never hear someone say that they're late on their dreams. She goes, no, that should be the concern of all of our lives. And when we wake up one day and we go, wow, time is finite. I'm only going to get 24 hours a day. And one day I'll have more days behind me than I do in front of me. We can wake up to our dreams and go, today's the day to live. My mom, huh? If I ever had a bad attitude in the house, my mom would start sniffing the air. She'd go, do you smell that? I'm like, I don't smell anything, Mom. She'd go, my God, it stinks. Wow, it's coming from your side of the room. I'm like, I got nothing, Mom. I don't smell anything. She'd walk over and she'd start sniffing me. She goes, oh, yeah, it's your attitude. I'm like, Mom. She would say to me, stop complaining, Randy. Just work harder. Build more character in your life and you'll be a happier person. And she would just walk away. It was that matter of fact. It was that simple. Just walk away. It was hope in our future that brought power to our present. That's what made our life enthusiastic back then. I'd like to say that me, Mom, and Britton, we were the richest poor people you'd ever meet. We had nothing, but we had everything. Because we had hope and trust and love and enthusiasm and excitement. That's what we had. And that's what in life really matters, isn't it? We lived on the other side of yes every single day. And it started with my mom. If I ever said to my mom, man, why does life got to be so difficult? Why is it so hard? After she got done sniffing the air, she would say, Randy, don't you think for 1 second that life owes you anything? Because you didn't choose to be alive. Life chose you to be here. And since life chose you to be here, the question you ought to ask is, what does life expect of me? Suddenly, when we ask this question, every single problem that you have is now an opportunity that life has given to you to turn you into a stronger version than who you were yesterday. Mom had it going on, doesn't she? Changed everything. My God. Suddenly, with that attitude, you're humble, with a servant's heart, and magically problems are opportunities, and life is now limitless. Isn't it true? So, man, today, Tiff and I, you all know we started Blue Ridge Winery about 8 years back. My name is Randy, and I grow grapes, right? There's a lot of stuff going on at the winery, a lot of moving parts. And later in this presentation, I'm not going to reveal it now, but I'm going to point out some people. So the commencement speech is happening on May 5th and May 6th. It's at East Strouds University. You can find it's going to be televised live. I would love it if you watched. I'm so excited for this moment because I'm going to take that spotlight and shine it all over these children, all over the students. And I'm going to shine it on some people that mean a whole lot to me. I really love y'all. Thanks for being a part of my life. Thanks for letting me practice with y'all. Missy, Roseanne, Lucy, Ken, I see you guys. Thanks for being here. Join us this weekend. The weather's going to rock. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be like 75, a little bit cloudy so no one gets a suntan. Join us. It's going to be awesome. See you guys. Bye. Bye. Love y'all. See ya.